Okay, hi guys, and today we are going some more Quantum Break. The wine and cheese crowd.
Security was tight at the Monarch Gala. You took quite a risk walking into the Lion's Den.
If we were gonna kidnap Dr. Amaral, then we needed to do it from the inside.
Beth Wilder. You were quick to trust her.
We had common interests.
Is that all you had?
That's all we needed. Well, I was starting to think seeing a pretty lady like you is too much to hope for.
Why don't you keep your mouth shut while we get some privacy before we begin? Okay.
How about you get me out of this chair?
Stop squirming. And you're gonna need this.
I appreciate it.
Sure.
What's it look like out there?
I think you're secure. Everyone's concentrating on the party. So far, your crazy plan's working.
And Dr. Amaral?
I don't have a fix on her. She's either at the party or at her office at the R&D facility here on the island. I'll scout out the party.
So you're gonna sip champagne while I break into a high-security installation. Looks like you got this all figured out.
I'll save you a cocktail, Weenie.
Oh, well, in that case...
Okay, he's getting impatient. When boost is too high, it's not a good thing.
My cover isn't gonna survive the night, but it'll last a little longer, so you can't walk out the front door with me. This is the quickest way to the R&D facility. I disabled the security at the back door, but there'll be guards. Contact me when you're clear. And Jack, you know what's at stake here. This can't be about revenge.
Hey! He's escaping!
Nice.
Damn. That will hurt in the morning. My powers
Okay.
were growing. I was learning to control them better. That felt good. Who the hell designs these doors? Okay, I'm gonna have to move faster to get through.
There.
Very sci-fi and very Monarch. Something tells me it wasn't commissioned by them, though. Hey, Beth, I'm clear. What's next?
You'll see a radar tower up ahead soon.
Oh,
Let me know when you get inside.
All right. Oh, you could have warned me about that one, Beth. Okay, how am I getting to that radar tower? I need to get across somehow. Must be a way across.
maybe there's like something. Yep, I figured. And how far do I have to go? You.
Up you go.
There we go.
All right, that's that.
I don't know how we're going to explain the dry docks thing to the public.
Hey, it was just our people there. We can spin it however we want. Call it an accident. Or pin it on Joyce.
Yeah, he might as well take the blame for the mess he made. There it!
Oops. No.
Move!
Can you, like... Hold on.
Yeah!
There.
What?
Okay, maybe... not. I was trying to do the melee takedown again, but it didn't work.
Time felt broken here.
Gull Island sign. Riverport Coastal Defenses. The coastal defense installation of Riverport was commissioned on August 2nd, 1940, and completed in September 1942
The whole cannon
as
felt
America
unstuck
faced
in
the
time.
realities of World War II. In addition to the fortifications and artillery, it also boasted an extensive tunnel system that linked Gull Island to the mainland, enabling free movement of personnel and material even under siege conditions. It was built in preparation for an attack on the United States that fortunately never came. The original plan also called for the construction of a large naval base in Riverport to support the U.S. Navy in the Atlantic, taking advantage of the local shipbuilding industry. But as the United States entered World War II after Pearl
Monarch
Harbor,
had dismantled the old
a change in resourcing priorities led to those plans being scrapped. This installation was in active use throughout the war, and the underground facilities continued to be used as a base for Navy intelligence work once World War II ended. The installation was decommissioned in 1961.
The timeline of the old cannon felt loose. I could shift it
Whoa.
around. Smart place to aim the cannon, guys.
I've been thinking. Monarch projections say these stutters are getting more frequent. If one hits while we're grabbing Dr. Amaral,
You'll be frozen. Yeah, I know. It's a risk.
Monarch specialist troopers have the stutter-proof gear. I bet Dr. Amaral would have that in her office too.
Serene met with Joyce.
I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
See if I can grab it
Already
for you.
took a personal interest. Somebody said it's because they both got powers. Yeah, she got them. But I heard it was something personal too. What's the deal with Serene anyway? I mean, I thought Hatch was the big boss. Well, he is and he ain't. Hatch is the puppet face. Serene's the real boss. He likes to keep a low profile. That's pretty weird. Welcome to Monarch, pal. Place to work. Roll to food.
Targeting crosshairs. On sniper cover.
Move in on his last position.
Okay. I'm gonna worry about him for now.
Enemy spotted! Go! Go! Now!
Let's go. Sucks for you.
What the?
Great, another one.
Disable security and unlock the gate to the tower. Let me know when you get there.
Thanks, Ben. Need to get to the radar tower.
Wait. I want the shotgun. It's just, I like using the shotguns in games.
Beth? I'm at the radar tower. Where's the lab?
Below your feet. It's all top secret. The elevator inside will take you down.
Oh, seriously? What is this, a Bond villain lair?
You have no idea. Just don't fall into the shark tank.
Hello, Riverport.
Fuck.
This is Teresa Sedmak. Happy to spend this fine evening with you good folks. We're gonna have a good time, but if you're keeping an eye on the in crowd, you know we're not gonna be the only ones. The very exciting, very exclusive Monarch Gala is tonight at their beautiful mansion on Gull Island. Of course, the event's invite only, and when they say exclusive, they really mean it. Word is even confirmed A-listers have had a lot of trouble securing an invitation. Predictably, rumors are already circulating. Some people are saying that this is not just a party, that there might be an important announcement about Monarch's future coming up. Lots of people are anxious to get in on the ground floor on whatever the new thing, if there is one, might be. It's no secret that when Monarch Solutions makes a move, it pays off. Well, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. You'll hear about it as soon as I do, listeners. In the meantime, those of us with a view of the river, enjoy the fireworks show, which is bound to be
Good evening. You weren't expecting somebody this handsome, I know.
Speech is streaming. Let's give Monarch the audience
Unfortunately,
they
Mr.
deserve.
Serene is preoccupied with as many duties necessary to assure we maintain control over our path forward. And that's what tonight is about.
Hey, Beth. I'm headed down into the labs.
Okay. Bit of confusion here at the party. Serene's right-hand man's on stage. It was supposed to be Serene.
This is a big elevator.
Jack, the local security network just lit up. They know you're there.
No shit!
Move in!
Jesus. That doesn't...
Oops. Not what I wanted to do.
Beth? I'm at the radar tower. Where's the lab?
Below your feet. It's all top secret.
Riverport.
The elevator inside will take you down.
Oh, seriously? What is this, a Bond villain lair?
You have no idea. Just don't fall into the shark tank.
fuck.
Good evening.
Speech is streaming.
You weren't expecting
Let's give
somebody
Monarch
this
the audience
handsome,
they
I know.
deserve.
Here we go again.
Unfortunately, Mr. Serene is preoccupied
Hey,
with
Beth.
many duties necessary
I'm headed down into the labs.
Okay. Bit of confusion here at the party. Serene's right-hand man's on stage. It was supposed to be Serene. Jack, the local security network just lit up. They know you're there.
No shit!
Go, go! We found Joy!
Jesus.
And now.
Dr. Amaril's office. Looks like that's one level up. That doesn't look right. I'm getting too frequent. It was some kind of surveillance drone. Knowing that Monarch had eyes in the sky made me a little uneasy.
Are you sure this can't be traced back to us?
Impossible. I've adjusted the flight controls so the drone will crash into the villa on your order.
Good. Very good. I'll make sure that Sophia's in position when the time is right. Wait for my call.
What the hell is this? What is that? It's like I'm being drained. That's better. What the hell do they need things like that for? The device drained my powers.
We refer to it as a chronon dampener.
Okay, so this is a long message, but I'll read it. Greetings, lifeboat personnel. The day has finally come to commence phase 3 of our plan. Tonight I will be hosting a gala to celebrate this monumental achievement, which you are all invited. By now you have likely heard of the events that took place earlier today at Riverport University. Our path forward has not been impacted by this minor setback. We are ready for what comes next. Your part in this journey has not yet begun, but the onset of the fracture will bring with it new challenges that are worth reiterating. I am not able to go over many of these issues in detail at tonight's gala because many guests will not have knowledge of the lifeboat protocol. As such, I am including a high-level document outlining key points worth addressing. 1. The path forward, our journey ahead. 2. Lifeboat protocol, status of the survival program. 3. Shifters, dangers awaiting us at the end of time. 4. R&D tour, our future at work. 1. The path forward. When you were first chosen for the lifeboat protocol, you were sent a package illustrating in great detail several events that would come to pass. It was stressed that these events were unavoidable. Many of you were reluctant to believe this, but every single one of those events has since occurred, including, to our great regret, the onset of the fracture. This provides empirical evidence of my knowledge and understanding of the future, and I trust it has dispelled your doubts. No future event that I have experienced can ever be prevented. This includes the end of time. It cannot be avoided. However, it can be survived. Survival in the end of time has been the primary mission of Monarch Solutions since its inception. Your loyalty to this cause will prove invaluable as we move forward. I know this isn't easy, but in the face of immutable facts, sacrifices must be made in the name of our survival. From this point forward, we will have to start making those sacrifices at a rapid pace. While we do know the exact date and time at which the complete end of time will occur, our knowledge about the escalation in stutters and time anomalies leading to it is far less complete. We do, however, know that it will be dangerous. For the first time in 17 years, we are entering a phase of the relative unknown. Adjustments will need to be made along the way, both in response to the effects of the fracture's progress and to the less cosmic events that we will find ourselves in. We ask for your patience in this trying time. 2. Lifeboat protocol. You are the chosen few who will survive the end of time. When time stops, your journey will continue in the safety of the lifeboat. The Chronon particle harvesting operation is nearing completion. The lifeboat has been confirmed to be able to run solely on that Chronon power, as regulated by the Chronon field regulator. Current data indicates that the lifeboat will remain sustainable for approximately 50 years. Subjective years, of course, as no time at all will pass outside the lifeboat. Given the preliminary research we have achieved using the CFR, we estimate that it will take at least 2 subjective decades for the lifeboat team to discover a permanent solution for the end of time. Given the nature of the problem, this is of course highly speculative, and the solution could prove to be more elusive than we're hoping. However, by the time the lifeboat protocol is activated, we are confident that we will be able to increase our Chronon particle reserves and their sustainability to a point where we have a runtime of upwards of 200 subjective years. Or to put it another way, if there is a solution to the end of time, I'm 100% confident the lifeboat team will have the necessary time to discover it. 3. Shifters. We briefed you all on the danger of Chronon-disrupted wave function subjects, or what are now being referred to as shifters. We estimate that they will begin to emerge within stutters only as the end of time nears. The lifeboat has been tested, and we can say with absolute certainty that the stutter-proof technology will protect the lifeboat from shifters. Using a living sample in Dr. Kim's lab, we have proven that shifters cannot manifest without the presence of a stutter. We will make sure that you are transported to the safety of the lifeboat before they arrive. Floor 3 of the lifeboat has been built to house the Monarch Solutions Striker and Juggernaut squads, a paramilitary unit trained to combat shifters at the end of time. Their presence will likely not concern you, however, in the event that travel outside the safety of the lifeboat proves to be necessary for any reason, the Striker teams have been trained to navigate the end of time and successfully eliminate shifters. 4. R&D tour. Tonight we will be sending you VIP passes for the gala, which will permit entry into our high-security R&D facility on Gull Island. Many of you are, of course, already intimately familiar with these areas, given your technological and scientific expertise, but those who aren't will undoubtedly find it interesting. You are welcome to join a tour to view the various pieces of tech that Monarch has developed during Phase 2 to prepare for our journey forward. We welcome you to take this opportunity to see for yourself that every development necessary for the lifeboat protocol is completely on schedule. Your dedication to our cause will assure our survival. Dark times are coming, but you are the light at the end of the tunnel. You are humanity's salvation and hope. Together we will survive. Chronon disrupted wave function subjects, aka shifters. Key attributes. Theorized to exist in a state of quantum superposition, surrounded by a highly dangerous distortion field, highly resistant to injury, conventional weapons useless. Populate the end of time, can only exist in zero state, inside stutters. Appearances likely once fracture progresses. As a result, shifters cannot enter stutter-proofed areas. Procedures. Keep your distance. If not aggressive, do not provoke. Avoid confrontation. Seek cover inside stutter-proofing. Maintain stutter-proofing at all costs. If forced to engage, assemble superior numbers with Chronon tech weapons. No heroics. I don't know. Should I continue to look around? If I can. Keep accidentally doing that. Guess just move forward. That's lovely.
Beth?
Oh my gosh, it
I'm at the
put me
radar
all
tower.
the way back
Where's the
here.
lab?
Are you kidding?
Below your feet. It's all top secret. The elevator inside will take you down.
Whoa, seriously? What is this, a Bond villain lair?
You have no idea. Just don't fall into the shark tank.
Is there anything over here?
Fuck.
No? I can't believe it took me all the way back
Good
here.
evening.
Speech is streaming.
You weren't
Give
expecting
Monarch
somebody
the
this
audience they
handsome,
deserve.
Unfortunately, Mr. Serene
Hey,
is
Beth.
preoccupied with as many
I'm headed down into the labs.
Okay. Bit of confusion here at the party. Serene's right-hand man's on stage. It was supposed to be Serene.
Yeah, I think Paul was too busy trying to have a heart-to-heart with me to make it.
Jack, the local security network just lit up. They know you're there.
No shit!
Take cover! Oh crap, it's Joyce!
Jesus.
Let's try this again.
Dr. Amaril's office. Looks like that's one level up. That doesn't look right.
keeps doing that? Why?
Dr. Amaril's office. Looks like that's one level up. That doesn't look right.
But
Getting more frequent. It was some kind of surveillance drone. Knowing that Monarch had eyes in the sky made me a little uneasy.
Are you sure this can't be traced back to us?
Impossible.
What the hell is this? What is that? It's like I'm being drained. That's better. The hell do they need things like that? The device drained my powers.
We refer to it as a chronon dampener.
fair.
When Paul visited me in that cell, he said time was a closed loop. Believed the fracture couldn't be fixed. Seeing the scale of that facility made me wonder. Time was ending? What was it all for?
Just get ready. Hunt him down.
Okay, I gotta get to Dr. Adams' office. Thanks for the heads up. That was close. chart showed that all of Monarch's major technological advancements started in 2010, around the same time that something else happened.
Ground zero.
What the fuck is that thing? Gotta move.
It's gotta have some goddamn weakness. Come on. There's gotta be a way to hurt it. Okay, I gotta find a weak spot. Not even scratched.
I thought so. Is he down? Yep.
Which way is Amaril's office? Oh, hello. Let's try that again. We might be able to get out through here. Guessing this isn't the usual employee route.
See what's in here.
I knew that Monarch had technology to let their soldiers move in stutters, but this was bigger than that. Somehow, time flowed normally in that area. Suddenly, Monarch's lack of concern about time stopping made a hell of a lot more sense.
Dr. Amaril's office must be close. No alarms. Looks like nobody here knows about the mess I made on the way in. Nice job, Beth.
Now, look. It's just now.
Alright, so it says Paul Serene has become preoccupied with the appearance of Jack Joyce. He has put aside his engagements at tonight's gala in order to focus on some feeble attempt to convert Jack to our cause. This distraction presents us with the perfect opportunity to push our agenda. Tonight we send Monarch into a state of chaos. Tonight we ensure Paul Serene's downfall. I've managed to convince Paul to allow me to deliver the gala speech on his behalf, creating the perfect cover. Steps are as followed. 1. Gala shooting. I will be delivering Paul's speech at the gala very soon. I have arranged for an inside resource to fire shots in my direction from a vantage point halfway through the speech, narrowly missing me on stage. This will throw the gala into pandemonium and destabilize Monarch to a point where Paul's authority and control of the situation will be called into question. More immediately, it will force Monarch to initiate security measures that will lead to Sophia Amaral being locked into the nearby Monarch villa for her protection. 2. Drone sabotage. Stetson will recalibrate drone A7's flight pattern and cause it to crash directly into the villa, killing Sophia Amaral and therefore removing Paul Serene's only means of developing the treatments necessary for his sickness, treatment lab demolition. In the aftermath of Amaral's death, I will head an investigation that will allow me to gain access to Dr. Kim's lab, where the entirety of Paul's treatments are kept. Demolition charges will be planted and every single treatment will be destroyed. With no further treatments forthcoming, Paul will be rendered helpless. With the stutters happening more and more often, I predict that Paul's sickness will take hold within 6 hours of these events. Only then will we make our final move. Our plans might... Okay, hold on. I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah. Thank you. Hey, so you hear the fan? It's because it can get stuffy back here, and I have to have it on. Our plans might actually overlap for once. I'm going to attempt to access Dr. Kim's lab tonight during the gala to find out if he knew about the countermeasure. I still think that's our strongest lead. However, if I get inside, I should be able to shut down some of the security measures from inside. The problem is that getting inside that lab might prove to be a long shot. Couldn't get a hold of Emerald's key card, so I'm resorted to shameless flirting in order to find a means in. I'm going to the gala as Charlie Wincott's date, in hopes that he can get me inside. That's if I can hold back from punching out the douche for that long. Consider this a test of restraint. I know that you think Jack is the key to obtaining the countermeasure, but the evidence is really stacking up that Dr. Kim knew something about the device. All of the research he did in that lab is classified. They're hiding something big in there. I'll let you know what I can find. I'd warn you that your plan on the island sounds reckless, but I'm sure you're fully aware. Keep in mind that the minute Dr. Emerald goes missing, the entirety of Monarch is going to be hunting you down. She's the only thing keeping Serene alive. He won't let her go without a fight. Keep safe. Yeah, oops. I'm sure you noticed that things didn't go exactly according to plan at Ground Zero. Seems like a running theme tonight. Can't go into details now, but we found something that I believe is the key to retrieving the countermeasure. The solution is in sight, but we need to kidnap Sophia Emerald in order to get it to work. Jack gave himself up as part of a plan to get him inside. I'm on my way to release him so he can go get to Emerald. A poor man's Trojan horse. Desperate times, desperate measures. What's your status? Any update on the Dr. Kim lead? We may need your help from inside to pull this off. Any chance you can lower security and in around the R&D facility? It's got word that Jack Joyce is in Monarch custody. Walk right into the mansion on Gull Island and gave himself up. What the hell are you two up to? If you want my help from the inside, then I need to know what's going on. So I didn't read it right, but whatever. People. It appears we have been overtaken by events, and we have had to adjust our plans accordingly. As you are no doubt aware, we now have Jack Joyce in custody. He gave himself up earlier today, as Mr. Serene has a personal interest in Joyce and the information he might have. He will be interrogating him at the detention center on the island. Unfortunately, this means that Mr. Serene cannot be there for this speech he was scheduled to give at the gala event tonight, so I will have to stand in for him. I have some new security requirements pertaining to that, but I will discuss those with specific individuals in person. Furthermore, be aware that in addition to Joyce, we also have Liam Burke, held at the detention center. Despite his long service to Monarch, Burke is now to be considered hostile, and has already done quite a bit of damage to us. I shouldn't have to say this, but just to be absolutely clear, any orders given by him should be ignored. Please ensure that Joyce is ready for Mr. Serene. Also, please bear in mind that Joyce is Chronon active and extremely dangerous. He has given himself up voluntarily, so it's entirely possible he doesn't intend to cause trouble, but let's make sure we're prepared if he does. We don't know his motivations, and I would not put it past him to use his surrender as a means to exact in a hidden agenda. There's so many hidden objects in this area.
Yeah, Emerald had tried to warn Paul. The end of time was approaching quickly, less than 24 hours away.
Mr. Serene believed it would take years to run its course. Admittedly, he was wrong.
So, to Sophia Emerald. Okay, it's only one message, so we're good. Okay, hold on. No, it's not. Yeah, okay, there we go. To Sophia Emerald from Paul Serene, February 24th, 2013, Dream Journal. Sophia, as promised in our latest session, I am now going to transcribe what I recall from my dreams. I still have doubts that this exercise will help alleviate my symptoms, but I'm willing to explore the idea further if you truly believe in its merit. For someone who is not a medical doctor, let alone a mental health professional, you seem to take a great interest in my thoughts. Not that I don't appreciate it. Here's my first attempt. I recall a haunting image of 7 red doors. Each door had a wrought iron handle that was dripping liquid metal onto the ground, creating a pool in the middle of the room. I looked down into I have no idea how to say that, metallic glow at my feet to see my own glimmering reflection, revealing that I had aged half a lifetime. Startled, I looked back up to discover that only one door remained. Jack Joyce stood in front of it. The heat in the room was overwhelming. Jack was sweating profusely, his skin red and peeling open. He begged me to take him back home, but there was no door leading home. I opened the only door left and entered, discovering that we were back in the same room we had just exited. He refused to come to terms with this and opened the door again. I followed him over and over as he desperately opened the doors, forever leading us back to where we started. The heat grew and he howled in pain, begging to know why I made the other doors disappear, why there was only one path. He begged me to bring the other doors back. He begged me to take him home. The iron pool burst into flames. Jack screamed in agony. I grabbed him, told him that we needed to learn to endure the heat, to embrace the flame. I knew it would come to pass eventually, but the only way to survive it was to accept its inevitability. My body began swaying rapidly, dancing to the movement of the flames around me until my bones faded out of existence and I surrendered to the fire until we were one and the same. I was no longer one being in one place in time. My life force spread evenly across the flames until I was no longer an individual in one body, but a grander, shifting entity. I could feel Jack being consumed within my essence. I felt a power within the heat, a clarity of intent. I forgot about my desire to ever return from the flames, because the body that once desired to return was lost forever. I became the very thing that I entered, and it became me, a cyclical fury chasing itself, Ouroboros. I woke up in a cold sweat. I quickly wrote down words that poisoned my mind in that moment. Delmore Swartz was right. Time is the fire. With Jack Joyce in our custody, I thought it was relevant to forward you a message you sent years ago. Do not underestimate the significance he holds in your life. I understand your concern that he's reluctant to accept the inevitability of what is coming. However, when he sees the whole picture, he will have no choice but to believe. We all have our doubts once. We all had our doubts once. You showed us the light. Give him time. Okay, so that's what the forwarded message was. So much writing. Projected fracture progression. We've looked at the preliminary data on the frequency and severity of the stutters and crunched the numbers, and the results are alarming. Our original projection, which gave us years until the fracture reached the point where time breaks down completely, does not match up with the progression of stutters we are experiencing. Put simply, the stutters are happening more and more frequently, clearly indicating that the Meyer-Joyce field is breaking down much faster than we thought. Taking the rate of acceleration, we can hypothesize that we might have as little as 24 hours until we reach the end of time, or the point at which time stops and no longer starts up again. We do not know why the original projection was wrong and why the data, which we do consider reliable, coming as it does from Mr. Serene, seems to entirely contradict our current findings. Regardless, the main issue here seems clear. In order to achieve Monarch Solutions' stated goals, the lifeboat protocol should be activated ASAP.
That there looks like what Beth wanted. Oh, shit. Emerald's at the party. The stutter won't last. I better find a way out of here and get to the party.
Alright, here's some more. Slide 1. Much of what we know about the shifters is theoretical, based on observations made by Mr. Serene and the limited experimentation we have been able to conduct on the only subject we have managed to capture. They do not seem to have a stable physical presence. Rather, the data we are gathering appears to be fragmented and contradictory, as if there were countless versions of the subject occupying the same space. Our current theory is that they somehow exist in a persistent state of quantum superposition. Or to put it in another way, with reference to the famous Schrodinger's cat thought experiment, the cat is both alive and dead at the same time. The full mechanics and implications of this exceed our current understanding, but on a practical level, it seems to make them highly resistant to injury. It appears that even if the shifter encounters deadly force, it may kill one of its aspects, but because it exists as multiple iterations of itself, including iterations that were not killed by the force, it doesn't stop. Current theory suggests the only way to stop a shifter is to cause its wave function to collapse from the superposition to a single I don't know how to say that. In practical terms, the shifter must be affected with deadly force enough times for it to run out of healthy versions of itself. As such, direct confrontation with the shifter should be a last resort. Slide 2. Contact with the shifter is extremely dangerous. We know that they are essentially mobile repositories of vast amounts of chronon particles, and that they can only exist in a zero state, an area which has been depleted of chronon particles, typically by a fault in the Meyer-Joyce field that encompasses the universe. Colloquially, we refer to these as stutters in time. We also know that shifters are hostile to any source of chronon particles other than themselves within shutters. So any chronon-active individual within a stutter may find themselves targeted by shifters. It appears that movement in stutters, by which we mean the very movement of particles within the space in which time flows, not merely the movement of an individual, disturbs them, and they respond with considerable aggression. As discussed previously, shifters are extremely resistant to damage. They are also quite physically formidable, but their biggest threat is the distortion field around them. Its exact nature is unknown, but we know it warps the properties of the space surrounding them, exerting great physical stress and unpredictable forces on its surroundings. Again, in practical terms, close proximity to a shifter may be fatal even if no actual physical contact takes place. Slide 3. The stutter-proofing technology Monarch Solutions has advanced offers solid protection against shifters. Time flows normally within a stutter-proofed area, so shifters simply cannot exist within them. Therefore, as long as stutter-proofing remains active, shifters are not a problem. However, stutter-proofing of large outside areas is not feasible, given our chronon particle budget, so we have developed other technology to defend against shifters, the chronon dampeners. A chronon dampener works by annihilating free-floating chronon particles within a specific area. As shifters' forms are hypersaturated with chronon particles, they cannot enter an area in which a chronon dampener is active without their wave function collapsing. Therefore, our operatives in the field have a solid portable defense against shifters. Our own technology is shielded against the dampener's effects, so activities and stutters undertaken by our strikers and other operatives are not hindered. However, as an unfortunate side effect, the dampeners have a crippling effect on individuals who are chronon active without the aid of technology. Accordingly, should Mr. Serene be present, you should always make him aware of your intentions before activating a dampener. You may rest assured that the dampener is not powerful enough to do actual physical harm to Mr. Serene, whose system constantly produces new chronon particles to replace the ones that are lost. But as the dampener's effects are unpleasant and enervating, such an encounter is likely to lead to an awkward conversation about future career prospects. Greetings. It has been brought to my attention that there is some confusion as to the reason for the upcoming evening gala on Gull Island. I understand that some feel that such a celebration is frivolous, even misguided in the aftermath of last night's events at Riverport University and the now present, steadily advancing fracture in time. These concerns are understandable, but they are missing the bigger picture. Monarch Solutions is now entering a phase in which its true purpose will be fulfilled. We have finally arrived at the moment for which we have spent years preparing. The purpose of this event is twofold. First of all, for those selected to be part of the lifeboat project as scientists, technicians, support personnel, or in some other role, it will be important to see and hear Paul Serene. Continued confidence in the survival program is vital for the continued survival of Monarch and ultimately the human race itself. This is particularly important given recent events. We need to present a desirable and reassuring counterpoint to the sacrifices we've had to make. Naturally, not everybody at the party will be among the chosen few, so a certain degree of informational hygiene will be required. I trust you will ensure that those reporting to you are informed precisely to the degree necessary. Secondly, for all of our autonomy? What? Okay. And vast resource. I'm not 100% sure how to say it. I've heard it in autonomy? Autonomy. Vast resources. Monarch is not functionally independent from the rest of society. In order for our plans to succeed, we will need the support and cooperation of the authorities and numerous business partners, even though they don't know our true goals. A demonstration of power and confidence, as well as certain judicious investments of currency and influence, will go a long way towards securing that support. Our PR blitz has been working well, but in order to maintain momentum, we must maintain an amicable relationship with Riverport's leadership. Our entire approach is based on the idea of Monarch stepping in to assist the authorities and being welcomed by citizens and city administration alike. Should the latter suddenly declare Monarch's help unwanted or unsanctioned, our entire strategy could collapse in just a few hours. That would be disastrous to our plans. In conclusion, this is a tremendously important event for the future of Monarch Solutions and for the future itself. If there are any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, Martin Hatch.
Quite expensive piece of tech you stole.
Bill me. I knew Beth's cover wouldn't last long. Had to get it to her at the party before it was too late. Guns made to operate in a stutter. Paul had clear priorities. When time ends, guns don't.
Lifeboat presentation located at Monarch HQ. Access sealed until activated. Completely stutter-proof. Maintained with chronon particles sourced from ground zero. Particle flow directed by the CFR. Twofold purpose. Guarantee survival of human race. Find a way to restart time. Limited capacity. Personnel chosen based on vital skills. Complete discretion required. Note, change of plans. Mr. H will give the LB activation prep speech. Instead of Mr. SS will interrogate Joyce. I just knocked that. To Paul Serene from Cara Avero. All the Time Machine core has successfully been transported to the HQ and installed in the Monarch Time Machine frame on the top floor of the tower. The crew is getting restless. They really need some insight into the next steps. I understand the details of your plan remain confidential for a reason, but any information you can give us would be extremely helpful. Kara. Kara, thank you for the update. I am aware that it could be Kara or Kara, so whatever one. Thank you for the update. We do not require the time machine to be activated in the near future, but from this point forward, I want technicians on standby. Our plan requires absolute control. This is what the machine represents. More than anything, we want to protect the machine from falling into the hands of our enemies. We have to deny them the opportunity to disrupt our plans. We may not be able to change the past, but if my travels have proven anything, it's that the past can help us better prepare for the steps to come. Those steps will be made clear to you very soon. Paul Serene.
Garage. Sounds like the way out of this place.
I know I had to go this way, but I was just kind of checking around. Yep, died. Do I have to click on all these again? I guess. I'll just click on them, but I won't read them again because that's too much.
Garage. Sounds like the way out of this place.
What? Hopefully it's not too bad. I have the fan on still. I keep having to do this part over. And I don't know if I should, like, pull these back up because I want it to register that I looked at them, but I don't know. I'm not great at using his powers.
Garage.
Which gets me killed a lot. This never works. It says it should, but this doesn't work for me. There. Finally.
All I had to do was make it through the garage. Seems simple enough.
Is it true that Hatch got shot?
Son of a bitch!
Just give up.
What the fuck? Alert!
Oh, shit.
All personnel. Jack Joyce has escaped custody and is now present at the R&D facility garage. Repeat, Jack Joyce has escaped custody. He is to be neutralized at all costs.
Get round! Dodge this!
No.
No.
Don't check it.
time's not gonna make my life any easier. There's gotta be a way out of here.
Alright. So we're going out this way.
Damn. The alarm must have locked everything down.
Of course it did.
Maybe I can turn it off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, he's got... Yep. I got him. Woohoo! Yeah, because he was about to kill me in like 0.2 seconds. I want to get that. Now where? Okay, now left.
Beth, I got that device for you, but Dr. Amaral's at the party.
Yeah, I just spotted her. Wanna be my date?
Yeah, save me that cocktail weenie. I'll make my way there.
They say Hatch getting shot at was an insider job. Might create a window for us, but Serena's looking for you. Remember what we said. I'll keep him occupied, but switch to the Monarch frequency to make sure you stay out of his crosshairs.
Okay, I'll see you at the party.
Of course. It was never gonna be that easy. Oops. Oops. No, I want that.
Beth, I got that device for you, but Dr. Amaral's at the party.
Yeah, I just spotted her. Wanna be my date?
Yeah, save me that cocktail weenie. I'll make my way there.
They say Hatch getting shot at was an insider job. Might create a window for us, but Serena's looking for you. Remember what we said. I'll keep him occupied, but switch to the Monarch frequency to make sure you stay out of his crosshairs.
Okay, I'll see you at the party. You can do this.
HQ, eyes on target. Over.
Roger that.
Over. Reload! Suppressive fire! Lost him!
Take him out.
He's right here! Holy shit! Keep shooting!
No. I gotcha.
Get ready!
Ah.
Incoming.
Weapons free!
Oh.
Beth, I got that device for you, but Dr. Amaral's at the party.
Yeah, I just spotted her. Wanna be my date?
Yeah, save me that cocktail weenie. I'll make my way there.
They say Hatch getting shot at was an insider job. Might create a window for us, but Serene.
Beth, I've got company. I'll see you at the party.
Great.
That's impossible!
Anybody see him? Target sighted, engaging, over.
All units, target has been spotted.
See that? Over here! Man down, man down!
Joyce! HQ, target sighted, over.
Copy that. All units, target has been sighted. Be on high alert. Over.
I'm reloading! Fire support! Get behind him! Get round! Get behind him! It's Joyce from the dry docks! I need ammo! Suppressive fire!
I need to be safe. I need to... No! Gosh. Why do you keep doing this over and over again? It's so annoying.
Beth, I got that device for you, but Dr. Amaral's
Wow,
at the
wow,
party.
wow. We've already done this
Yeah, I just
100
spotted her.
times.
Wanna be my date?
Yeah, save me that cocktail weenie. I'll make my way there.
They say Hatch getting shot at was an insider job.
Where'd he go?
Might create a window for us, but Serena's.
Beth, I've got company. I'll see you at the party.
Great.
What?
Target is at our location, over.
Copy. This is HQ. Units 3, engage. Over.
How the hell? Fresh mag! Shit! Weapons free! Engage!
Target sighted, engaging, over.
Firing!
Copy. Target must be contained. Dead or alive, doesn't matter. Over.
You see that? Take the other side!
HQ, eyes on the target, over.
Advance. Advance on target. Over.
Attack his flag!
Gotta move.
We got contact!
I got that device for you, but Dr. Emerald's at the party.
Yeah, I just spotted her. Wanna be my date?
Yeah, save me that cocktail weenie. I'll make my way there.
They say Hatch getting shot at was an insider job. Might create a window for us, but Serena's
HQ, we have contact. Over.
Great. That's my cue.
Break through that shield!
Find the target.
Another tech down!
Air.
Thank God. That's the last of them.
I need the exact coordinates for Joyce ASAP. Monarch Actual is moving in to intercept.
This is Home Guard 5. Just spotted him entering the tunnel system outside the party grounds.
Beth?
I'm on my way.
He took out my entire squad. Requesting immediate backup in here.
Attention all units.
Again.
I could see the mansion where the gala was. I had to find a way to get there. I could see the energy field of another Monarch chronon dampener. It drained my powers. I'd have to find a way to shut it off.
My powers won't work within that sphere. I better be careful. Security's tight. Maybe you want to shut that machine off. Thanks for the heads up. Gotta move. Time to move.
Okay. No. Okay.
Yeah, now we're talking.
You were headed for the party. What was your plan?
I needed to get to Dr. Amaral before the stutter ended and Monarch found out I was coming.
But I can't jump over. What? I'm confused. Excuse me. I'm confused. Why is this not working? What, do I have to jump off this just to do it? There. Hi.
Beth should be here somewhere. Need to get to her before the stutter ends.
Shock text message. Somebody took a shot at Hatch. I don't know what's going on. Calls aren't going through. Get back to me and tell me you're safe.
A traitor fired shots during Mr. Hatch's speech. I assume this was Beth Wilder.
But we both know it wasn't. Hatch wanted to send Monarch into a state of disarray. Best way to avoid blame? Look like the target.
What the?
Easy, 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 Beth. Hey! It's okay. It's me.
Jesus. Look at all this.
Hope this is your style. These people have no idea I've been shooting up half a Paulsville amusement park.
Yeah, well, Monarch does. I don't think my cover's gonna last.
Yeah, well, I don't think it would do much good for the next part anyway.
Okay, Dr. Amaril's somewhere inside the mansion. Let's go grab her. Bit of luck, we can be gone before anybody notices.
Okay, lead the way. What's our plan once we grab her?
There's a boat dock right outside the mansion.
Oh, screenplay part
Okay, we
2.
can make
That's
that
gonna be
work.
long. Ooh, a gallery.
Oh, shit! That drone!
It's over. It's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Literally.
Jack, Dr. Amaril's in there. We need to get her out before time kicks back in. We shouldn't wait. Let's go get Dr. Jack, get her moving before time kicks back in and that drone turns us into paste.
Let's get to it, Doctor.
What is it? What? Oh no. That's gonna be good. It's really happening. You're Jack Joyce. You're here to kill me?
No, but you're coming with us. We need your expertise.
No.
I'm not asking.
It's collapsing.
Come on, move!
Where's the damn boat?
It's right there.
Okay, go! Get her on the boat, I'll keep you busy.
Come on, Doctor.
Go, hurry up!
You'll never get away with this.
Shit.
Get
Right
in.
out. It's Joyce! Somehow he got right past us! Don't let them escape! Somebody call Mr. Serene!
Jack, they're closing the gate. We'll be sitting ducks here unless you get it open for us.
I'll take care of it. You get going the second you can, okay?
Keep shooting!
Lost visual on the target. Over.
Copy. Chances are he's still down.
Taking the shot.
Enemy gone!
Incoming.
Go after him! Joyce has escaped! Stack formation! Go! Don't let up!
Oh.
Oh, God. Need to open that gate.
What about you?
You're clear. Go.
I can swing by
Go.
and.
No, just go. We went to all this trouble to grab her. Beth, I'm counting on you. Make my own way out. My plan was simple. There's a bridge to the mainland. Fight my way through anything Monarch would throw at me and then steal a car.
Where I go?
Drive it back to the swimming pool.
Just remember, we need your ass alive for the next part.
We'll see how it shakes out.
Now let up! Shotgunner it! Circle around!
Form up. On sniper cover.
Just keep firing!
I'm taking the shot.
Hunt him now! Get behind him!
Gotta move.
There he is! God damn it! Get behind him!
No. No, 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 no.
We got contact!
Target in my scope.
Take the outside!
That was close. With Beth and Dr. Amaral clear, it was time for me to get gone. For that, I needed wheels. Valet parking. Beloved by car thieves.
end of Act 3. Time for the episode, I think, soon. Junction 3.
This thing growing inside me. I've been fighting it for 6 hard years. Dr. Amaral was developing a cure for the Cronon syndrome. She was the only one who could administer the treatments that kept my sickness at bay.
Paul?
And Jack had taken her away from me.
How the fuck did this happen, Martin? How is it possible they managed to take her?
Paul, this is your illness talking. I'm on your side. Easy, you're...
They took her. Without Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are forces within Monarch working against you, and I believe Burke was just the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't just Joyce that did this.
Sir? We've recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there. I want to go over Sophia's figures. If she's right, the fracture is escalating a lot faster than we anticipated.
You know the future. Dr. Amaral doesn't. Is the lifeboat even in a viable state for activation? She's trying to convince you the schedule's wrong. Why? To get you to rush this? To make a mistake? The people opposing you. She could be one of them.
She isn't.
Are you willing to bet the entire plan on that? I implore you, hold off on activation, Paul. Let me clean house before this gets completely out of hand.
I should have been here. Somebody made a false report. Sent me to the tunnels to divert my attention.
How do you want to proceed?
Somebody was working against me. Somebody close. Martin Hatch. Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
I don't know, like, because, I don't know.
I want him apprehended. Immediately.
So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
Sophia's loyal. She's always been loyal.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Sophia's research had saved my life. Loyalty doesn't run any deeper.
go fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it, despite everything we had been through.
And she knew you'd never make it without those treatments. And then she took them away.
If she'd turned against me with what she knew, the damage could be immeasurable.
Hmm. I don't know.
Sophia's data's always been good. I'll trust her judgment. We need to analyze these figures and make final preparations to activate the lifeboat protocol at once.
Fine. I'll take the laptop to the science department.
No, I think I'll do that myself.
I see.
Sir?
Put people on Mr. Hatch. I want constant eyes on him.
Yes, sir. You got it. We pulled some images from the security cameras. We've identified Joyce's accomplice. She's Beth Wilder, one of our mid-level operatives.
Her. My God, she's been with us all along. She's working with Jack. Where is she now?
Unknown. But we've got a kill team tracking her.
No. She can't be killed. Not yet. Find her. And whatever Mr. Hatch does, I want to know about it. Don't screw this up. Beth Wilder. It was the first time I'd heard her name, but she had been there in the past. When it all started. She'd been here the whole time, working against me from the inside. And she wasn't the only one.
lifeboat treatments. They're losing their effectiveness.
There's no changing the inevitable. Time is just one closed loop, and no matter what I do, time ends.
I need to get in that lab. There's something in there that I need.
The lifeboat protocol.
What is it that you're so threatened by, Martin?
Do I look threatened to you?
This is Dr. Amaril's report. The stutters, they're increasing in frequency.
What is that?
Chronon disrupted life form. Extremely hostile. It's Dr. Kim.
Let's go! Let's go! No, put one of those on! Charlie! Let's go! Let's go!
Here's the hatch.
And what did Burke want with it?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what the lifeboat protocol is.
It's a sanctuary, designed to shelter a list of Monarch's essential personnel to weather the storm until they can develop a solution.
Essential personnel. So that means that I'd be on that list, right?
Not under Paul Serene's lead, you wouldn't. He's failed to see the value in his own people, too consumed with grand ideals and delusions. You know what I find to be the most terrifying notion on this planet? The idea of God. Simply the idea. A being with that much power. The ability to take and give so freely. That kind of control. It should be feared, not worshipped. Yet, people believe in it. Just as people believe in Paul Serene. See, what's so scary about God isn't his control, but rather, if he ever lost it. Paul Serene's become unhinged, Charlie. He's triggered a catastrophe. He has the chance to fix it, but he's choosing not to. He's choosing to let things end.
The end of time.
And this is where we come in. We risk too much leaving the keys to the kingdom in one man's hands. We need insurance. There's something called the CFR. It's a crucial key to our survival and must remain safe. But as long as Paul is the only one with access to it, it isn't. With access to the CFR, I would take over, get Monarch back on track, and once I do, restructuring would be in order, Charlie. Restructuring that would see you as my right hand.
I'd be on the list.
Absolutely.
Then I need to go back to Monarch.
And that sort of privilege escalation can only be done from the inside.
That's good.
I put the island on lockdown, but the pump house on the west side has an old supply tunnel that runs beneath the bay. No one knows about it. You'll go unseen. Time is of the essence, Charlie. Better get to it. Commander Davis.
Yes, sir.
Head to the perimeter lab. We're moving forward.
The frequency of the stutters is still unpredictable, but they're persistent. Erratic, but persistent.
I need certainty. If I initiate the protocol, there's no going back.
Mr. Serene, something like this. There is no certainty. We've never dealt with it before.
How long?
We've been running Dr. Amaril's simulations. It's hard to say without her to confirm, but...
Just give me a time.
The Joyce field could collapse within 8 hours. Mr. Serene, if you're going to proceed, now would be the time to decide.
Charlie. Fiona.
Hey, bud. Where you going?
You're right. Time's ending, just like you said. And the lifeboat protocol? It's a place. They built it to protect people from the fracture. And the only problem is there's a list, and anyone who's not on it is pretty much fucked. But if we make it back to the mainland, that can get us on the list. All of us.
This entire island is on lockdown. How are we gonna do that, Charlie?
There's a tunnel.
All right, if you are lying to me this time, I swear to God.
Get off! Tired of this shit. I don't know why you're doing this, but I don't have to put your name on shit, motherfucker.
What'd you do to him?
He's fine. I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna put me on that list. I got a pregnant wife at home, and she's the only thing that I am thinking about right now. So if you get in the way of me protecting her, I swear to fucking God, next time, you will not catch your breath.
Lead the way.
5 minutes out, Mr. Hatch. Yes.
I've come to free you, my friend. This imprisonment, it's unsettling. It's time for you to rejoin the others, to return to the infinite.
How far along is she? Your wife?
3 months.
Congratulations. What the fuck is that?
We're into the bay.
Liam?
Stand back! Stand back! Let's go. You two okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good. We need to get on the fucking ground!
Hey, no, we're with Monarch!
What don't you understand?
No.
Get on the ground!
Hey, no. Hey, I'm the one that called it in. I'm Hatch's guy.
One gun.
Yeah,
Where's she?
she's Chronon scientist. She's important. We have to get her back to Monarch right away. Please.
Get the fuck out of here. Now!
Yeah.
Gibson, I got Burke.
Fiona, you gotta listen. Hey.
Shit, you killed him!
Fuck! Hey! I didn't know that they were gonna kill him. What was I supposed to do? Huh? You let me on and then you kidnapped me.
This isn't about you, Charlie!
Are you stealing this car?
Just get the fuck out of here.
No, you're gonna need me.
I got what I needed out of you.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Why don't you open your eyes? The world is about to end. I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, you're a real hero.
Fuck you.
nurse, huh? I'll see you there.
Burke, you fuck.
You know, I'm really gonna enjoy killing your wife.
Commander Davis?
Davis and his team. They were all good men. Monarch's finest.
Paul, what about my treatments?
I'm afraid so.
You know what this means?
You don't know for sure.
I'm a dead man! You let this happen! Jack, he wants me to become him. He wants me to suffer until the end.
Joyce and Wilder. But what was troubling me is who got them into Kim's lab. She paid a visit while she was thought to be missing, minutes before the explosion. Paul, will you listen to me? Look, it's time you see her for who she really is. This was her parting gift.
They forced her.
She's trying to destroy you,
She's
Paul.
trying to help me.
Oh, Jesus, but... Look at you. The smartest man I know. Blinded by a fool's love. Paul, what are you planning on?
Sophia's loyal.
She's gotten inside your head.
She's always been loyal.
You need to think about
If
this.
the fracture's happening now, I owe this to her.
Dr. Holden?
What the hell is it?
The protocol's been initiated.
I need to wake my family.
I'm afraid we have no time.
Unfortunately, Mrs. Reed is just...
Liam?
Hey, pal. I'm glad you could make it. I was just telling your girl here how concerned about you we've been.
Emily, we need to go.
Go. What's the rush?
Emily, let's go.
Emily, give me the keys. Give me the keys.
Get away from me. Get
Emily,
away.
listen.
No.
Listen, please. This is not who I am. This is not. I'm telling you, I never felt good doing this. I never felt good doing this. But it's the only thing I knew how to do. And when I got back, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything to do. And Monarch, they found that useful, and they put me to work. And I swear to God, I couldn't stand being alone. So every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I would walk down the street because it was the only 2 nights at the bartender. She wasn't at school. And I told myself every night to ask you out. It took me a fucking year. Emily, if Monarch, if they gave me structure, you give me purpose. I did this to protect you. I did this to protect us, our family. I did this to protect our family. And Emily, you have to listen to me. Something terrible is coming, and I will explain to you on the way, but we have to move. We have to move right now. If you will just let me protect you one last time. Please. Please. This is me. It's me. It is me. Okay. We have to go. We have to go right now. Okay.
Yeah, it's Pierce. I'm at the perimeter lab. So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
I want him apprehended. Immediately.